Scorps, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Today we're going to do a reading for July to see what's in store. It can resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or your North Node placements. All the decks that I'll be using will be linked in the description. So let's begin. The first card we have out is, I already pulled your main spread and we're just going to clarify and go through it. The main card and the first card is Do Not Fear the Unknown. It is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, so immediately, I know that in July, you're going to be struggling with your thoughts, right? You're going to be having some self-defeating thoughts about something you don't know the outcome of. You don't know how something is turning out. And so I feel like it's getting the better of you in July. Almost like you're having a loop thoughts. You know, like the symbol 8, which is also the infinity symbol. Your thoughts are going like this in the month of July on something that you can't quite tell the outcome of. You don't know how this thing is going to turn out, and so it's making you very uncomfortable. However, for some reason, I feel like you're supposed to feel that way. You're not supposed to know. The Ace of Wands is here, so I feel like it's a... Let me clarify before I say anything. Clarify this Ace of Wands. Too fast. Clarify this Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands? The Sun card almost came out a while ago. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Okay. All right. So the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords. Clarify this Ace of Wands. What is this Ace of Wands? What is this new inspiration? What is this? I almost feel like something that has so much potential of excitement and passion is happening to you, and because you don't know how it will turn out, it's almost like you are inclined to sabotage it in July. Don't sabotage it, Scorp. I feel like you are, you know, like when you just get with someone in a relationship or something like that, or like, let's say you just get like recruited or scouted for this job opportunity or this project or this creative opportunity, and it looks like a great opportunity. However, when you get the opportunity, you're thinking, well, I can't do this, and I can't do this, and I can't do this, and I'm not ready for this. And so because of that, you almost start to talk yourself out of this amazing opportunity because of all the fears of how things might turn out and you not knowing how that's going to go. And so because you just don't want to deal with being disappointed, or you just don't want to deal with something unforeseen happening to you, you just reject or decline the opportunity. I feel like that's what's happening, or that's the energy of what could happen in the month of July. So if there's something around you that feels good, that brings you passion, that you like, you know, like is inspirational to you, that you like doing, this could be a relationship, this could be a creative project, this could be anything. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't think about ending it just because you don't know how it's going to turn out. That's the point of the journey. You know, like you can't anticipate everything in life. I feel like your intuition is there to guide you. So if it is time to, if something is not working out for you, you can always pull out of it. However, you'll get the information after experiencing that thing. Clarify the High Priestess. What's the High Priestess? Clarify the High Priestess. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the High Priestess. All right, so High Priestess is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about stability and your material surrounding, and the Chariot, which is the go card. Go ahead, unrelenting, pursuit, chasing. Once a Chariot starts, it does not stop. So I feel like the Chariot here is talking about direction. And I feel like your intuition here is telling you to go forward and like actually do this thing, participate in this thing, take this opportunity, go. You have the green light to do something. I feel like your intuition will be telling you in July, like this thing may have a potential to bring you long term, or may have the potential to bring you finances and satisfaction in your daily life, like in your actual like earthly life. It can bring you money, it can bring, you know, like just comfort in your home, comfort in your finances, comfort, just overall comfort in the physical realm. So I feel like your intuition here is telling you to do something, but because you don't know how it's going to turn out, you're almost like, do I want to do this? I'm busy. I don't have time. I don't have I can't. I this, I that, but you can. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. All right, Scorpios, do it. Like, we're gonna have to go there for real. There's something here that you're thinking about doing, and I feel like it has so much potential, because we go from the Eight of Pentacles to the go from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. So something that you're working on has the potential, if you so choose to get in this King of Wands energy, of chasing and going after whatever dream or goal you're trying to actualize or materialize. I feel like with the work, you are able to get into this place of independence and being good on your own, being satisfied on your own, having enough to take care of a fully self-sustaining life. And I feel like this is talking about your money, your bag, your finances. Like, there's some kind of creative opportunity here around you that I feel like you're like dilly-dallying with. And I feel like it has the potential here. It has a lot of potential. So if you needed to hear that, Scorps, this is me telling you. Don't fear something because you don't know how it's going to turn out. It defeats the whole purpose of traveling the journey and seeing how it's going to turn out for yourself. You just need to experience some things, that's all. And then in the next row, we have Embrace Spirit, clarifying that we have the Ten of Wands. So you're exhausted. The Ten of Pentacles here, and we have the Two of Swords. And I almost want to say this is a career reading. I almost want to say this reading is about your money. I really do feel that way, because we have a lot of pentacle energy here ruling, and we know the pentacles rule the material realm and the material world, your finances, your home, your money. And so I feel like you're exhausted. You really are, and I can tell. And maybe that's why you're talking yourself out of pursuing something, because you're exhausted. I feel like you have to fight for this thing. You have to fight for everything. Like in your life, you're just tired, you know, like you're just tired. You work hard. You can't take on anything else. But I almost feel like if you feel that way, the message here is to ask for help, ask for guidance. Like, do you pray? Do you do you sit at your altar? Do you meditate? Do you talk to your guides around you? Like, all of us have spiritual guides. You have spiritual guides too. If you're not aware of that yet, I'm telling you, we all have spiritual guides, and there's so much more spiritual education that on the internet that you can find around this. You can also subscribe to my Patreon to learn more spiritual education with me. But I feel like you need to get closer to God, Source, Jesus, whatever you believe in. You need to start curating that. You need to start developing that connection with a higher power around you, because I feel like that's what you are, that's what's going to give you the energy to continue to push forward. If you're trying to achieve like stability, if you're trying to achieve money, if you're trying to achieve like this seems like a big thing that you have, a big goal that you have of feeling secure. And this could be feeling secure in your home, so it could mean that you're you know, like chasing opportunities to climb the income ladder, to climb the income ladder, increase your income. This could be your family, securing your family, taking care of your family. There are people to take care of, you know. I feel like that's what's going to give you the energy to continue in whatever path that you're taking and whatever this 10 of Pentacles represents to you. Clarify this 10 of Pentacles. It's a wish. It's a wish. And when I say wish, this could mean like you set a lofty goal, right? You set a goal that you want to achieve X amount of money by this date, right? And for whatever reason, you want to achieve that X amount of money. Maybe you have to pay for a surgery. Maybe you have to help your family. Maybe you have to, you know, like there's something here that I feel like you want to achieve. And it is a wish for you. It is a goal for you. Achieving this thing would make you feel very fulfilled and happy. And I feel like it's a challenge to achieve this thing because you are tired. Like I made a video on Patreon this morning talking about the pursuit of your purpose, and the fact that sometimes it will not be easy. Just because you feel inclined or like something is your purpose, it does not mean that it will be like, here, it is handed to you just like that. Sometimes you have to work for that. I feel like what's going to help you get through this hard work is nobody else, no physical thing. You have to start talking to a higher power. You have to start connecting with a higher power. And I'm not saying you don't, but maybe you need to like develop that connection even further. You know, like don't pray every once in a while or just when you want something. Start talking to God every single day. Start talking to Jesus every day. Source, whatever you want to call it. Like, doesn't matter. Just strengthen that connection with a higher being, so that whatever it is that you need, if you need inspiration to continue, if you need clarity, if you need, you know, like anything you need, ask for it. It will help you. Trust me. There's so many times I can attest to this. I ask for, you know, like I will be coming home from anywhere in the middle of the night or whatever. I will ask for a parking space to open up to me because I live in a city. Like there's no bounds to what I will ask God for. I will ask Source for. There's no bounds to my, you know, there's no limits to my connection with a higher power or a higher being. I'm talking to it, whatever it is, every single day. If something comes into my mind, I ask for clarity, I ask for perseverance, I ask for endurance. If it is that I can't, you know, like commit to something or follow through, or I feel like I'm lacking the energy. Anyway, I'm rambling, but just I feel like someone needs to hear that. Like, ask for help. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Ten of Wands, Three of Cups. Okay, so you are all work, no play. Yeah, you're all work, no play, and I feel like it's getting to you. So maybe you need to involve some like time to get together with friends and family as well. Sometimes when you're in this relentless pursuit of a goal, all you see is just that specific goal. And so you can get very, you know, like very tunnel vision. I feel like Scorpio energy too it's a very fixed energy, because you are a fixed sign, you're a fixed water sign. And so whenever Scorpios get attached to something, they almost become obsessive with that thing. And it can work for your benefit, but it can also work towards your detriment, because being so tied to something, let's just say, for example, this is a monetary physical goal. You're so tied towards that thing, you're not even realizing how burnt out you may be, and how much you may be neglecting relationships around you. People may feel that, but you are so locked into this goal that you don't even realize that you haven't spoken to this person in ages. You haven't, like, you're neglecting other areas of your life. So maybe you need to open up in July to like having a little bit of fun. Not saying that you should take your eyes off the prize or you should not be working as hard as you are, but I feel like I've been having many conversations with friends around this topic recently, and it's the topic of creating from a space of burnout and lack versus creating from a space of abundance. And in my own testament of that, whenever I create from a space of lack and burnout, I realize that my ultimate goal is just to finish. I just want to finish. I just want to be done with this. I don't want to see it. I just want to be done. But when I'm pursuing something from a space of abundance, I put more energy into it. I put more creativity into it, because then it becomes like I have so much to give to this project. I'm not just thinking, oh, I just want to be done with this because I'm exhausted. I'm thinking of, how do I make this better? How do I make this better? How do I make this better? And it becomes a more uplifting project for myself and for everyone else who experiences it. So that may be something you need to hear in July. Take a break, have some fun, learn how to balance your focus. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. I hate when cards just fall out like that. Clarify the Two of Swords. All right, there we go. Seven of Wands. And the Four of Wands. All right, so you are also being very, yeah, you are really toward to yourself right now, Scorpios. I feel like you are almost like, it's almost like some of you feel like, do I even deserve to have fun right now? Which you do. I feel like you're in a very self-protective energy, because there's certain things that you are like trying to decide on. There's certain things. I just feel like you are preoccupied with your goals right now, to be very honest. I feel like you are in endless pursuit of a goal that you have, that you want to achieve, and you are locked into celebrating that goal, getting to that goal. You may be very closed off or like shut off from people right now, which is fine. Because sometimes we really do need to get into that energy, but it's just not becoming overly obsessive in that energy, and also realizing what we need when we need it. Like sometimes we need to take a break, sometimes we need to shift the focus on something else, to be able to come back to what we're working on with a fresh perspective. At the end of the reading, we have a calm in the storm. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Justice card. So there may be a lot of issues or problems that's coming up for you at this time or in the month of July, like the card says, a storm, when inconvenient things start to happen, and it's a lot of just shit that you have to deal with at one time, right? And you may have to be juggling a bunch of stuff, maybe even juggling finances, maybe even juggling like your time. It's just it's something is challenging you at this point in time, Scorps. If it's not challenging you, it's challenging someone around you. And I feel like the advice is to find a quiet place inside of yourself if you're going through any kind of storm or any kind of challenges, whether that's inner conflict or external conflict. I feel like the advice here is find a quiet space inside of yourself. Find something to do that brings you in a state of flow, you know? Like, we can always soothe ourselves no matter what. That's a point of spirituality, because life is going to happen to us. There are ups and there are downs. One day we're up, the next day we're down. The point of spirituality aren't these cards, it's not crystals, it's not oracle cards, it's none of that. It's cultivating your own relationship with a divine being to have enough inner strength to guide you through any external things that happen to you in this physical manifestation that we're living in called a lifetime right now. Whatever happens to you, you are building up your spirituality, building up your spirit so much that you are almost embracing the perspective that this is not you. Whether it's your emotions, events happening, you are the awareness behind all of these things happening to you. I hope you understand that. Clarify the, what do I want to clarify? The Justice card. Clarify the Justice card. All right, so the Justice card is clarified by the Star and the World. So here's the thing. I feel like karma is saying here that I feel like a cycle is coming to an end to bring healing to a particular person. It could be you. Yeah, I feel like maybe you've been challenged a lot, or you've been in the face of like weathering a very harsh storm recently, or you will be in the energy of weathering a tough storm, or lots of inconveniences, or just something going on in your life that may be challenging. I feel like it's coming to an end. This stormy period that you've had, I feel like karma is saying, okay, someone has had enough, you know? It's time to bring in some healing for this person. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. You may be dealing with an Aries of significance coming up as this Emperor energy, or it may be you. It's clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Moon card. This is some pretty strong energy. So whatever storm you are going through, Scorpios, I feel, or you are going through, to be honest with you, I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, but I feel like it was your karma to go through whatever you have been through, because you needed to get into this almost, it's like this boss, like this strong energy of the Emperor is the person that people count on. You know, like this is the person that people count on. This is a boss, an entrepreneur. Oftentimes we say the Emperor is an entrepreneur and he's the daddy energy of the deck, because this is the leader. Like, he is a leader. This person is not afraid of being the first person to jump to do something. This person is not afraid of being laughed at, mocked. You know, like the Emperor had to go through some shit to sit on this throne. Do you see that the ankh and the globe in his hand? Like he is well versed, he is cultured. Like, a lot of experiences go into making somebody in this energy of boss, leader, you know? And I also feel like this King of Pentacles energy, a lot of readers say this is a very mature father energy as well. But this is more a maturity in your finances. So I feel like there's some things that had to happen to you, and maybe they were hidden from you. The reason why things were happening to you or are happening to you were hidden, but I feel like they'll be revealed. But I almost feel like you needed to go through some stuff because it was your karma to be able to get to another level. And in July, you'll be realizing what this all means. You'll be realizing this next level. I feel like you've had enough, though. You've definitely had enough, because the Star card is here saying that you need some healing right now because you've experienced your fair share. But also, Yeah, you kind of needed to go through some of these things. If this is not you, this is a person around you, and maybe you are helping them to weather a really difficult storm, or like an upgrade, or them coming into another like energy, you know, like you're a resource for them. So if this is not you going through these things in July, this is someone around you that you're being encouraged to help and to provide solace for, and to recognize that what they're going through right now is kind of difficult, and they're getting their, you know, like they're getting a good dose of karma, and it's not easy. So be a calm in the storm, a calm place for them, if you can, if you can. I feel like you're almost like, if this is not you, you're almost like the person that's helping to protect this person, to bring them perspective, to bring them guidance, you know? But someone here has been dealing with a lot, is dealing with a lot. It's a part of their life path, it's a part of their ascension, it's a part of their journey, but it's not to be discounted. Like it has been tough. It is tough. So let's get some advice, Scorps. Guys, remember my calendar link is down below if you feel called to book a reading with me. My Calendly link is in the description. My Patreon link is also in the description if you'd like to learn spiritual education with me. What's the advice for Scorpios in July? What's the advice for Scorpios in July? Advice for Scorps in July. What's the advice for Scorps in July? What's the advice for Scorps in July? Never-ending story. All right. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. There's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. The prosperity message here is fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of past failures? Financial insecurity scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. We spoke about sabotage earlier. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling this story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story, and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. Okay, Scorps. So, whatever it is, I feel like you can definitely achieve it. You can do it. If you need somebody to remind you, if you need somebody to cheer you on, I'm cheering you on. So, I hope this reading was helpful to you. If it was, remember to like, share, and comment down below. Subscribe so you know when new readings are out. I'll see you next time.